Hi, I'm Dr. Kim Kinsler with Kinsler Psychology, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the sunk cost fallacy. So if you've ever said to someone, stop, cut your losses, stop this already, don't do it, what you've done is describe the sunk cost fallacy. It's really known as the sunk cost effect, and the hypothesis was coined by Rudolf Thaler in 1980. And the sunk cost effect or fallacy refers to our tendency to continue on a certain endeavor, even though we recognize that the cost of continuing far outweigh the benefits, simply because we have already spent time, energy, money, things like that, because we're loss averse. We would rather avoid loss than focus on the gain sometimes. So an example of a sunk cost fallacy could be seen in relationships, it could be seen in business. Even if you're reading a boring book, for example, you might start off reading a book and think, this book's kind of boring. But simply because you started, you don't want to put it down and you keep reading, you're reluctant to get another book that might be more interesting or even beneficial to you, simply because you've already started. In a relationship, you might say, you know what, we've been together X number of years, perhaps we've purchased things together, we might even have a child together, but yeah, it's not gonna get me where I'm going. I'm thinking that it might not have the end that I hope for, but I'm gonna continue down this path because of those things. Sunk cost. In business, you might say, well, I've already spent a couple $1,000s and I am a little concerned that it's not going to be the type of project that I wanted, but you know what? We've already spent the money. Let's just see this thing through and, fingers crossed, perhaps we can find a way to make it work out in the end. Sunk cost. The solution to the sunk cost fallacy is to be honest with yourself. Take the emotion out, take the ego out. We're not trying to save face, but just be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, is this going to get me where I want to go? So every path has an eventual end. Every road leads somewhere. You need to take an honest look at where this is going. Count the cost. Facts and figures. If you need consultation, get consultation. But be honest. And if the costs far outweigh the benefits, go ahead and cut your losses. Press the pause button, re-strategize, regroup, go another direction. It'll be okay. Sometimes we may struggle with how do I know? Do I give up? Do I cut my losses right now? Or do I persist? One of the ways you know that, of course, is going back to our solution strategy, is to be honest. If you look at the facts and figures and you add them up and it's going to get you where you want to go, then so be it. Persist. Some things are hard. The good things are worth working for. So if it's a little bit hard, but it is going to get you to that expected end, to where you want to go, by all means, persist. However, if you count the cost and you find that, ooh, yeah, I've already spent $5,000, but it's gonna cost me $20,000 more than I anticipated, or this is not gonna get me where I want to go, stop, regroup, re-strategize, cut your losses. It will be okay. So I hope you find this video useful. Again, I'm Dr. Kim Kinsler with Kinsler Psychology. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.